Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to Motorsport Manager. When we last left off, well, we raced and did fairly decent here. Falco has passed Arturo in the points as far as team standings go. We've got a little bit to get into 6th, but that's okay. We have a few mail messages, and of course we'll do an interview about our shoddy parts. Arturo needs to button it. He'll get that. He might get that morale back next race. We'll have to just see. Hard-fought win in Doha, and our scouting report is finished for Kyuchi Okimoto, who is a 4-star potential. We're looking for that 5-star potential here. Let's go ahead and continue. The car repair is complete. Let's see. Naito wants to leave Nakata, and the repairs are done. So let's take a look at the car here and see if we can improve any parts. Those are max, those are max, those are max, those are max. So everything is on the repair, and that's fine 15 days before the race. We'll look for other parts to improve as time goes on. Not a whole lot to do with a few races to go. Looks like the big boys are playing in Sydney. So that scouting report is done on, let's see, Gary Edwards, who is just a 3-star. Nope, not going to deal for us. Reverse grids. Ooh, that might be interesting. We might vote for that one. I won't use like a big vote, but I'll vote for that. All right, so the big boys are going to run round 10 of 12, and we ourselves only have a few races to go. Up next is Beijing, which I don't think we did that well on, if I remember correctly. So here we go, our vote. So we will vote for reversed grids, reverse championship. So this will help us out a lot. We've got 2 voting power for, well, due to standings, I mean, it might not be too awful bad. We'll just vote for with 1 power. We'll keep 1 in the bank. All right, let's see how the vote goes. Oh, super voting power, 5 votes. All right, so next season, the grid will be selected by the reverse order of the championship, which means the worse we do, the better we start. All right, sounds good. So it doesn't look like a whole lot to do here. Another driver scout. Are we done with, let's see, Dogger Stephenson? Oh, let's mark him special interest for sure. He is a 5-star potential. He wants $500,000 per race. And looking at, Falco, it's not a far cry from what Falco wants. So, yeah, our costs will go up, but we will have a 5-star driver in our pocket if need be. All right. Oh, Arturo's a pay driver. Well, crap. Now, this makes Arturo very interesting because we are only paying Arturo, as we saw, $146,000 per race. Now, Arturo comes to us and says he is bringing every race $239,000, so Arturo will continue to make us money forever. I mean, that's a personality trait. That's permanent. Oi, Arturo, why do you got to be like that? 40% chance of rain here. How is, yeah, they're idle. Let's improve that part and these 2, right? Yeah. Awesome. Sounds good. And then that will be us, like, maxed. Yeah, looks like just a touch there. And a touch there. That's fine. All right. Driver scouting done. Santo Parisi is also nearly a 5-star. I mean, he definitely ain't bad. We'll favorite him just in case. See if we can net him up here. Race preview bites, scouting report, yes. All right, so we are heading to Beijing, and as per usual, I will see you for the race. Wish me luck. Welcome back to Beijing, and boy, do I have some interesting news for you. So Falco actually achieved the sponsor objective and qualified 9th or above. That is outstanding. However, it's bad because then our Falco has to start on the Q2 tires, which we're at 75%. But we are going to tick these soft tires wear more slowly and race trim. Let's look at the weather here. Looks to be sunny. No chance of rain as of yet, so intermediate tires are not going to do it. Ooh, a risk taker. 15% chance. So if Arturo is pitting more, that is really good. I'll do that. Race trim and risk taker. That sounds fun. So pretty much good all around the board as far as our car setup is concerned. Let us look at the fuel. So it's a 31 lap race, 38. So do we go, let's see, 13 laps or so? I don't know if I can make 13 laps last on these tires. I'll just sort of have to play it by ear, I think. So how do we want to fuel Falco? If we are short pitting him due to the tire wear, I'm going to try to make it to lap 12, but not really feeling it. Maybe lap 10. Maybe a 3-stop for Falco. That seems to be the way to go. As far as Arturo, though, goes, he's got full soft tires. He'll probably chew through them very quickly. But as far as the fuel goes, I'll put in 15 laps. I'll try, 15 laps. I'll see if Arturo can go a little bit further. So as far as driver strategy goes, Falco, you're going to go hard with a high burn, and Arturo can be neutral. Let's see what he can do from there. All right, let's get started. We will watch the start on Falco. It's the final few seconds before the lights go out. All right. Falco will have that inside groove. Outstanding. He's pushing okay. We're surrounded by cars with very similar tire. Holy crap, that inside groove. Very similar tire wear. So it's going to be up to these guys, all 3 wide. All right, so I'm going to let these 2 race. I'm not going to give any team orders here because, quite frankly, I don't know what's best. I don't have a set strategy in mind. So as soon as Falco can get clear of some traffic here, and then Arturo, I will see if these tires are going to last. They're awful cool. Go ahead and attack with these tires a bit. And Falco has that bonus to soft tires, so they're going to wear more slowly than these guys around us for sure. I'm going to keep an eye out on the leaders and see when they pit, kind of be on their strategy. Unfortunately, Falco let himself slip back just a touch. But, I mean, Arturo is doing okay. It looks like a medium tire stint might not be bad to the middle. It really just depends. With Arturo not having, I mean, he's got the 5% for performance, but Falco has that last longer. So I think if anyone is going to do a medium tire stint, it's going to be Arturo. So we'll see if we can join some of the people around that have medium tires. See if that comes to fruition, because this guy just burns through tires like crazy. Keep an eye on the weather. It's going to stay cloudy. Track is going to stay dry. So no rain in the foreseeable future, but it was a 40% chance. I'm keeping the fuel levels where they are. I want to sort of go as far as I can to let some strategy play out. Falco making a bold move to the inside there. He's not giving up the spots that he made on the start, which is all I could really ask for him. Fresh tires. Go ahead and go neutral here. Now the temperatures are starting to come in the tires. And Falco has a little bit to go. It looks like he's really being pushed by 8th. These soft tires are really giving up. And he's flat spotted him. All right, Falco, you're coming in this time. Do we go with a medium stint? Let's do a medium stint here. 13 to 15 laps here. That will put us lap 20. Yeah, I mean, lap 21. We can maybe do 2 medium stops and then 2 medium stops and a soft. But he's not making the use of the soft tires. I think we have to go mediums this first time, and if they last 15 laps, let's put 17 in and tell them to go for broke here. Pit strategy is fine. Go. Yeah, Falco is just chewing through these tires. Even though they're wearing more slowly, things are not looking well. And even Arturo is chewing through those tires. He's going to have to come around next time by, I think. So, Arturo, you're going to do a medium tire stint here in the middle. Let's go 16 laps. 17, 16, 17. He can go hard with that extra fuel and then a fast. We can try to offset that because, you know, of the risk taker. So we can try to get a fast pit stop out of here. So Falco is on his way. Let's have him push the fuel. So far, none of these guys are pitting for tires, which makes me a little bit nervous. These guys we're sort of on their strategy, and usually Lei is pretty fast as far as his finishing position is concerned. So, Arturo with a fast pit stop. Outstanding. Just go neutral on those and do your overtake burn. So our team cars are pretty much as gapped as they were before. We'll see if we can do some passing here. The strategy may have bit us because we're not really within striking distance of these cars on pit road. They were able to pit and come out, and we didn't even get by them, and now they're on soft tires. Yep, this is a tough race for me to call. Falco is actually running his fastest lap of the race, which, I mean, certainly isn't bad. So I think if we can get 2 more stops out of it, we've got 28 to go. That's 14 and 14. Let's roll back to the medium. I don't think we're going to catch anyone. I mean, we are sort of catching these guys. But I sort of want to split 14 and 14. I don't know if that's too much for soft tires to take, though. Oh, my brain. I kind of hope it's going to rain to take some of this strategy out, but rain does not look like it's in the foreseeable future. And Falco is going through those medium tires like crazy. He's surrounded by softs and holding on, though. I mean, just barely. Yeah, this is not going to be a good race for us, even though we qualified well to get that bonus. Unless something major happens, I'm not really feeling this race. But who knows, a safety car could happen. We'll be right back in the thick of things. Everyone will be corralled up, and then we might be able to play the strategy game. So I'm not giving up quite yet. Go neutral. You're starting to burn those tires up just a touch. And Arturo is burning that fuel and not really making any grounds. Go to a medium full fuel burn. So 26 laps to go. That's a 13 and 13 stint. We need to stay out a little bit more to make those doubles a doable double soft tire run, if that makes any sense. The longer we can go on these medium tires, we'll set ourselves up for a split double soft run here. So we've got cars on pit road for their very first pit stop. We're actually going to make up some spots there. I like it. Yep, just be conservative. Looks like Falco will be in first, and that's good because his soft tires wear more slowly than Arturo's. I'll tell him to turn up the fuel burn then, since we know we're coming. 24 laps, that's a 12 and 12, and I think we're getting into doable territory. Once we get to 20 and we can do a 10 and 10, I think that's when I want to come to pit road. Falco is doing a masterful job holding off 10th, though. He's on medium tires as well. These guys on older softs are in front of us. I mean, I think we might be able to get in the 9th. My optimism is growing the longer we're staying out here. Get some heat back in those tires. So now I think we are within the realm that we can split softs and softs, as long as no rain is coming, and it doesn't look like it is. Track temperature is also staying down so we can push. Speaking of which, Arturo, sort of lay back there, buddy. 22 laps remaining. I know your tire wear is bad. Can we do an 11 and 11? I think we do. All right, Arturo pit, you're getting on your brand new softs. And let's put 15 in the tank so he can really go. Park condition is fine. And we do not want a fast pit stop from Falco. He doesn't have the risk taker. So Falco is going to come in this time. We need to tell Arturo to stay out one more lap so they don't get squeezed together. But I'm feeling pretty good here. Yep, there you go. In you come, Falco. And then Arturo, you are going to come this time by for some softs, 8 to 10. It's going to be close. Or do I try a medium? I know Falco will be faster on softs, and we have the softs to burn. Let's put in 15 and go for broke with a risky pit stop strategy, since there's nothing to lose. Come on, guys, be good. Excellent, good pit stop here. Falco comes out 17th. So what we're waiting on essentially now is these guys to make their second pit stop. And then we will be coming in next time by. All right, Falco, go ahead and push and overtake. Set up for the pit stop here. Get your fuel. Go for that risky pit stop. There's the same chance. Good. Awesome. Arturo is down and away. Go, 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 go. Excellent. So Arturo is going to come out. Only 3 seconds out of here. Falco has some breathing room. I mean, he's got these cars within 10 seconds of him, these here. And he's really starting to make a push. If he can get past some cars that are just pitting, Falco running his fastest laps of the race, that's what I'm talking about. These guys on medium tires are going to have to pit soon. We're within 13 seconds, 18 laps to go. All right, Falco, you can set him up. I know you can. You're running your fastest laps of the race. 75% on the tires. All right, go with a neutral and see if you can save that tire wear. We're 4 seconds back from 11th. Closing in on 10th as well. And these guys have all pitted, but these medium tire guys are going to have to come down, and we are right on their bumper. So we should slingshot past them when they hit pit road. There we go, making up spots. I believe 12 laps to go is going to be sort of my magic number. The lap when I can come down, really push the tires, and get a good last stint out of this thing. So we need to hold on for 4 more laps, or 5 even, to gain some of that soft tire wear back. Falco doing a masterful job with his soft tires. His tires are better than Arturo's, and he pitted a lap earlier. Feeling pretty good. No, we can't make it to the end of the race with this much fuel left. Keen eye there, Falco. You're watching your fuel gauge. I like it. See if he can pass 9th. This guy's on old medium tires. He should be easy to set up. Press the go button if you need to. That's what I'm talking about. And then Kellier is going to be really slow. He's on old tires. He's pitting this time. Can Falco get a nose on him? He can. There you go, Falco. Make that move. Power. So 14 laps to go. Let's turn up Falco just a touch. And let's turn up Arturo just a touch. That's fine there, Falco. We just need to run a few more laps. Yeah, I don't like the fact that 9th is right on our tail. Looks like he's on the same strategy, and he has a little bit better tires than us. We just sort of need to stay in front of him here and hope for a good last pit stop. We're coming around to 13 laps to go. And it seems... You know what? We'll run Arturo 1 more lap. We'll tell him to pit next time by. There we go. And poor Arturo is probably going to have to finish this race on medium tires. There's 12 laps remaining, so we'll give him 16 in the tank. and we will give him a risky pit strategy. And then we will remember not to pit Falco this time by. Although it looks like there's enough gap that Falco could probably get away, I'm not going to risk it. So here we go. White is making his final pit stop. He'd shoot through those worn tires for sure. But Falco should be coming around to pit road. And Arturo's on pit road there. If Arturo is clear of pit road by the time we come around, I think he will be. There we go. Arturo pit, or Falco pit, get everything you can get. 10 laps to go. We'll put 13 in the tank with a good strategy. And then we'll tell him to go for broke. All right, so our beds are made. We have plenty of fuel and I think plenty of tires this time by. We just need a good, solid pit stop from Falco. Nothing too out of the ordinary here. Excellent. Go, Falco, go. Come out in 13th. That was rapid. So we've got this set up. All of these guys are going to have to come down again. Falco can essentially go neutral and save his tires, I believe. And it looks like Arturo may be able to as well. Let's go neutral. That way we're absolutely sure we can make it. We're not going to come down pit road anymore. Here you go, Falco. You've got 15 seconds to catch up to a guy that has to pit. If they spend 30 seconds on pit road, that's going to put us like in 7th or so. I mean, that's going to be really good. Let's push just a little bit, keep the tires nice and balanced, because those soft tires are really going to last here. I think we'll start to make up some headway. All right, Arturo is doing well as well. Looks like some guys are on pit road. Let's speed this up just a touch. 8 laps to go. Here comes Falco. Slingshot pass. Now there's going to be some guys behind him on fresh tires, but I think we've got the gap that they shouldn't pose too much of a threat, and we can turn it up if we need to. In fact, let's go ahead and do that while we can. Go ahead and push these last few laps there, Falco. We're within our sponsor objective. These guys are not going to come down pit road anymore. All right, so it doesn't seem worth it. Let's just go neutral and keep the tires under us and watch this guy right here. We might have to drive defensively to keep in that 9th place. Oh, and Arturo is dropping off the ball as far as his tires are concerned there. So we're in 9th, there's 10th. We're going to have to push. I mean, we're going to have to make sure that this guy stays behind us as best we can. 5 laps to go. This is rough. I don't know if we've got the tires. If he gets by us, all right, just go neutral. Don't force the issue. We want to make sure we finish. We might not finish in 9th, and if one of these guys has to pit again, which I believe they do, we might snooker one here. But there's no use trying to catch someone with fresher tires, and especially when our tires are going to be called into question here. Attack, Arturo. All right, 3 laps to go. We're waiting on these last set of pit stops. We really need to set a good pace here. We can't let 11th by. 2 laps to go, 29%. Let's go ahead and push these last 2 laps. I think we can do it. We just need to set ourselves up in case any of these guys pit. Will be good. Nope, he's just going to boost around. All right, go neutral. Finish this race out. And as far as Arturo, finish this race out. Do good, guys. Just come on down. Yeah, these guys are finishing on old tires. We're getting lapped. Oh, did they finish? I think they did. Oh, so we're waiting for Arturo to finish. So that's the cooldown lap. We didn't meet our sponsor objective. We were passed right before the line, essentially. which is absolutely terrible. P11 for Falco, and P15 for Arturo. Not the race we wanted at all. It didn't rain. We were sort of screwed, but a lot of tire changes, a lot of tire wear here at Beijing. Of course, we don't have any cars to scrutineer. It would have been nice if Tuvo cheated and lost 3 spots, but it was not to be. So at least we did get the qualifying bonus. We didn't lose that much, and we passed 13th place. Outstanding. Still 7th, 6 points ahead Yuma going into what? The last race, Tondela? So next episode, we will be finishing out the season. We'll beat our season objective for sure. And then we'll spend some time building next year's car. Hopefully we can get some good stuff. If there is an sponsor that's due after this race, ooh, we got a new unlock. Part condition fixes. Well, I mean, that's going to help him next season whenever all the parts are bad. That'll be pretty good. We lost 1.1 million, so we got just enough in the bank to finish out the season for sure. However, we don't have enough to build a new awesome part that will carry over for the next season unless we get a sponsor. Outstanding. So we'll get some sponsor money there. So we might be able to build a part with that. That's what I'm hoping. So next episode, we're going to check our mail. We are going to get a new sponsor. We're going to design a new part that will carry over for next year. And Tondela is next. Crucial acceleration with useful top speed and brakes. Cloudy. But that's going to do it for me in this episode, ladies and gentlemen. So not the best race. A solid race, but not the best race. But we have enough money that we are going to finish out the season okay, and maybe even get a part out of it. But that's going to do it for me in this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next Motorsport Manager video. Take care.